welcome to Sasuma's Kitchen, and today we are going to prepare Hyderabadi Dum Biryani. So let's see the ingredients. We'll need 1 kg of chicken, some fresh coriander leaves washed and chopped, a handful of ginger, garlic, green chilies and lemon, some mint leaves, salt as per taste, red chili powder and turmeric. And we will use Sindhi biryani masala and curd. So we will make a smooth paste of ginger, garlic, green chilies, and then we will add it to the chicken, and we will add all the ingredients one by one. Here goes the red chilies, the salt as per taste, and then the turmeric. We'll mix it and then we'll add curd. So add generous amount of curd because we will not add any water and the chicken is going to be cooked in this curd only. So add enough curd and give it a nice mix. Now we will add the Sindhi biryani masala. Since it's 1 kg of chicken, we are adding the whole packet. If you're cooking for less amount, you can add maybe half a packet. And this really gives you a nice flavor. This has all the whole masalas in it, so you may not be required to use any other masala. We have made a paste of the coriander leaves and the mint leaves, and we are mixing it well with it. Here goes the lemon. We'll squeeze it and give it a nice mix. So our biryani is going to settle for overnight in the refrigerator, and we'll see you tomorrow morning. So our biryani has been settling overnight, and you can see that it has left out some water. So we will start with rest of the procedure now. If you are a Bengali and you like potatoes, please go ahead and add it. Otherwise you can skip it. It's totally optional. We will need some crispy onions and some normal fried onions. So these are the ones that I have chopped it and opened the leaves so that the extra moisture gets removed, and when you fry, the onions become really crispy. So these are for the crispy onions. So you can chop it well ahead, maybe 30 minutes before. So now we will fry the onions. Our oil is heated, and we'll fry the onions maybe in 2 to 3 batches. So some tips for the user. So when you add the onions, you have to lower the flame, and you have to take out the onions much before they are already golden or fried in the oil, because even after you take it out from the oil, the cooking process will still continue, and the oil and the onions will get fried. We are adding some corn flour to the other part of the onions. These onions can be used to store it for later use. You can keep it in an airtight container. Make sure that you don't add any salt to it, and add the corn flour just before you put them into the oil. So here goes the onions. The same rule, once you put the onion, lower the flame and then get those onion out from the oil before they are too golden or brown. You can see how crispy they are breaking. So this is how we will fry all the onions, and these onions will be used while garnishing or serving. We will now fry our potatoes. We'll just give them a brown coating, and we have taken it out. We have kept our rice soaked in water for 30 minutes, and we have set another pan to boil water, and we are adding salt to it. We are adding some whole masalas for the flavor to be added to the rice. Add shajira. These are the must for biryani. every ingredient has a role to play. We are adding oil to it so that the rice doesn't stick to each other and they remains very fluffy and very soft. So one more thing, user, don't forget to add salt, because this is where you will be getting a chance to add salt to the rice. After that, no. So now we are adding the soaked rice in the boiling water. Make sure that the water is boiling and give a mix so that no rice settles down in the bottom and gets cooked more or uneven cooking. So now we'll transfer the chicken to our dekchi or biryani handi, and make sure that every chicken pieces is touching the bottom. So if it is not, then the chicken may not be cooked well. So now we are spreading the onions. These are the normal fried onions, not the crispy one. So just spread the onions on the top of the chicken. And in the meantime, we will give a stir to our rice so that the cooking happens uniformly. The rice gets cooked properly. So after this, after the onions, we'll add the potatoes. So the potatoes will be just after the chicken. Make a prick into the potatoes so that the potatoes also gets very soft. You can prick it with knife or a fork, anything is fine. So after this, we'll add some oil to it because the chicken needs to be cooked. So we are adding maybe 3 or 4 tablespoons of oil. That should be enough. Or you can mix it with the chicken while marinating, anything is fine. So now our rice, we need to check if it is cooked or not. So if the rice is still breaking, it means the rice is not cooked, and if it is soft and if it is getting smashed, it means it is cooked. So we need to cook 80% of the rice in the boiling water, and the remaining 20% will be cooked in the dum with the chicken. So now we are spreading the coriander leaves and the mint leaves, and you can see how we are going to add the rice to it. So just strain the excess amount of water and roll the dekchi and spread the rice. So keep rolling the dekchi and spreading the rice so that there is no lump of rice and the rice is spread very uniformly. So there is no more rice or one side, and so that the rice is spread very uniformly. And in between we will be adding ghee and coriander leaves, mint leaves, and this is how we will be preparing all the layers. So once all the layers are ready, we'll prepare the essence. We'll add some around 2 drops of atar, it's meetha atar, to kevra water. So I have taken around 3 to 4 tablespoons of kevra water, and we are giving a mix to it. And I'll add a bit of food color so that the color of the biryani comes out very well. It's very less, it's optional. If you don't want, you can omit it. Otherwise, I prefer using it a color. So we'll just spread it on the top of the biryani, and you can add some extra ghee if you want on the top. So our biryani is ready, and it is ready to be put on the stove. So it is ready, and we have made the dough and have put it on the covered so that no vapor can escape, and the dum. So this is why we call it as dum. So the chicken and the rice will be cooked in the dum now. Give it a nice press so that there is no leakage. So it is ready, and we will turn on the gas. So now for the first 2 minutes, the gas will be on the higher flame, and then after 2 minutes we will simmer it and will cook it for 45 minutes on the low flame. So we have put the gas on the higher flame. So now after it is 2 minutes over, we will now lower the flame. So now it has been 45 minutes. it has been cooking on the low flame, and now we are turning off the gas and we'll let it settle for around 10 minutes and then we'll open it. So it's 10 minutes now, and we are opening it. I can get the nice aroma of chicken Hyderabadi Dum Biryani. Oh, my mouth is just watering. Okay, first let's check how it is cooked. So we'll see the rice first, if it is cooked properly. Yes, it is. It is very fluffy. It doesn't stick to each other, and it has been cooked so nicely. Yes, and you can see the color, the orange, the yellow. The yellow color, you will get it from the bottom when you mix it with the chicken and the potato. Oh, my mouth is watering. So you can see the color. I don't need to say anything. So it's ready. Just give it a try, and if it comes out well, please do comment in the below section, like our video, and please subscribe to our channel.